From Television City in Hollywood, it's the Tim Conway Comedy Hour.
There may be other nights that we can share, and other happy days with skies of blue. There may be other comedy or music and terpsichore, but there will never be another you. If you can find a way to say you care, just keep them cards and letters coming through. That's why we try to please you so on every show we do. There will never ever be a crazy team like you and we. No, there will never be another you.
Our guest star, Merv Griffin. Our special guest star, Judy Carn.
Thank you and welcome to our show. Of course, this is Merv Griffin and the lovely Judy Carn.
Yes,
You know, I did 8 of your shows, right?
8 of my shows.
And you're doing 1 of mine.
1 of mine.
Somehow that doesn't work out. Listen to me. And the odd part is that Judy has done 8 of your shows and now has to do my show.
And you've done about 5 laugh-ins.
5 laugh-ins. Yes. As a matter of fact, you remember when Judy was on Laughing when they paint the bodies and everything and have those things all over?
Yes.
I was the guy who used to do the painting. Yes. Were you? I was thrown out of there because at the time they were on summer vacation. However... Well, listen, we're going to go all do a show, perhaps not here, but somewhere. Even in the car, who knows. And we'll be back in a moment, right after this. Important.
Tim Conway Comedy Hour. Tonight also featuring Felon and Somerville, Art Matrano, McLean Stevenson, the Jimmy Joyce Singers, and the Tom Hanson Dancers.
If a team is losing at halftime, sometimes an inspiring speech by the coach can lead them to a victory. And now here's Tim to prove or disprove that whole last sentence that I just said.
Boy, is the coach going to be mad. We're getting beat 40-0.
He even yells when we're winning. Can you imagine what's going to happen now?
Shh, I think I hear a coach coming. Yeah, it's the coach.
Oh, boy.
No? So? You call yourself a football team? I laugh.
along with you. I laugh because the fans are laughing. The man selling the grape soda is laughing. And the man on the scoreboard is hysterical. You know why they're laughing? They're laughing a lot at us because we're losing. You know what a man said to me on the way to the locker room? You know what he said, Curly? He said, "Hi, Pop. How's the team doing?" Do you know what I said? Not so good. Do you know why it's not so good? Because we're losing 34-0.
The score's 40-0, Coach.
That right? How's that? I go away for a hot dog and they score. Can I ask you a personal question?
Yeah, sure.
Are those your legs? That's right. We're losing 34-0. We got no spirit on this team. Do you realize that? Where's the spirit on the team? Give me a T. Give me an E. Give me an A. Give me an M. T-E-A-M. Team. Grapefruit, orange and lime. Look at the scoreboard and see who's behind.
We're behind, Coach.
What?
We're behind.
That's right. I know we're behind, Mr. Big Quarterback Man. Do you know something? When I went to get a quarterback, you know what they said to me? Get a tall guy so he can see over the rest of the guys. I said, no. The quarterback's supposed to be short. That's why I got you. You know something? You're short. You know something else? You stink. Say that.
I stink.
See, even you know it. And you, Mr. Big End, you're doing okay. You guys, the front four, huh? Push cart, going down the street. We got a team that can't be beat. So they throw it in. Guys in the front four, huh? Don't you hear the people out there? The cheerleaders are yelling, hold the line. The fans are yelling, hold the line. The man who makes out the checks is yelling, hold the line. But you guys don't hear them. Huh? This hasn't been easy. Now look, when I say after this halftime.
Say, Coach?
As I was saying, when I say after this speech is over, which it may well be soon, when I say go get him, I mean go get him. Do you hear?
Yep.
All right.
Hey, Coach, I left all the towels out on the field.
Well, go get him.
Ever have one of those days when everything goes right? I'll take off the mustache, however. I will keep the hair. I haven't had any in some time. And now, here she is, the sensational Judy Carn.
We are positively smitten with the famous Queen of Britain, whom you've met in many books upon your shelf. Well, she's here at our suggestion, so we'd like to ask a question. Would you tell us all the facts about yourself?
I'm a typically English empress, born of typically English stock, with a typically Anglo-Saxon family tree. I received my education in a typically English way at a typically English court academy. I played typically English tennis at a typically English club with a typically English Baron Dubois. I eat typically English crumpets with my typically English tea, just the same as any typically English girl. When I go to typically English dances, Mother gives me typically sound advice. How to cope with typically coarse advances. But I'm bound to admit I find them rather nice.
Well, Mother said she never should play with the young men in the wood. If she did, Mother would say,
naughty little girl to disobey. In that typically English summer, we take typically English trips to a typically English castle out of town. And if anyone asks me how I like this typically English life, I am fed up to my typically English crown. Typically English dancing in this typically English scene, because our typically English number has to end. But if anyone asks you how you like this typically English queen, you can tell them she's your typically English friend.
Mother said she's got to be back in the castle instantly. If she's not, Mother will say,
naughty little girl to diss. Oh.